27 of our current players hosted recruits over I guess it was 5 different weekends we hosted. Did a fantastic job for us. They really did a great job. Probably about half of the number on scholarship that we've got on campus right now. So that says something about their commitment level to do a great job for our program, understanding and getting good players. And here's the key to a lot of what we do. We visited about 36 or 38 guys, and only 6 guys we offered didn't come. So when we got them on campus, we did a great job with them. So it's a credit to all the people I've mentioned before, and the players and the job they did when they get them on campus. This is a special place. You got Columbia, you have the 650 Lincoln, one of the best living facilities that I've been around. The new facility that's going to be built here shortly is going to be really exciting. One of the best game day atmospheres in the country here at Williams-Brice. So there's a lot of things to be excited about right now in South Carolina, and certainly we've got a lot going on. But 14 guys, these would be what I would say front 7 people. 4 of those being offensive linemen. Sean had all these guys in camp, and that's really, really important in this process to get the guys on campus and get them to camp, because you're able to evaluate how they get coached. We're going to coach them hard in camp. You're able to see more. Sometimes the film can lie. Sometimes level of competition may not be as good, but you're able to see how they handle hard coaching, see how they respond to that, what kind of competitive edge they have. A lot of the intangibles you're able to see in those settings. Critical that we get these guys in summer camp as we move forward. 5 receivers. I'll detail those guys a little bit, but we needed to replenish there a little bit. You lose Pharaoh, you lose Jarrell Adams, you lose Sean Carson and Brandon Wild, running backs, but they were very productive in the passing game for us. So we've got to be able to get that going. But you know, the recruiting process to me is about evaluation, doing a great job with the film, doing a great job in the summer camps. The recruiting process of obviously selling a great place like South Carolina, and now we're in the developmental process. So we get them on campus, developing as football players on and off the field, student athletes to a certain degree. So we'll know about this class in 2 or 3 years. I mean, just be honest with you, that's when you find out about your development of what these guys do and how productive they're going to be. Out of the last 4 Heisman Trophy winners, two of them were redshirt. Doesn't mean they weren't good players. It's about opportunity to play as a freshman. It's about maturity as much as anything else. You know, how they're going to handle that process coming into a new situation. So again, 2 or 3 years we'll find out about these guys, and we certainly started on the 2017 and 2018 classes. That's part of what you got to do now, and developing those relationships early, and I feel really good about where we are there. But
the SEC is such a line of scrimmage league. How important was it to get so many defensive linemen particularly to buy in? Well,
I think that, you know, the most exerting thing you do as a football player is pass rush, and you run out of gas pretty quickly. So especially early in the season, as hot as it is in Columbia and in the Southeast, you've got to have as many as you can rotate up front. So it's a developmental position. We needed to gain more girth up front, and to be able to get Kobe and Stephon and some of those guys to come on, that was huge for us.
With 4 freshmen from last year, you add 4 more in this class. I mean, these guys, you mentioned Sindarius Lockman in the weight room. Are these guys you foresee as redshirt candidates, or do you look into that?
We never make a decision on anybody redshirt until we get them on campus. We don't make any determination on anybody playing until we get them on campus. I mean, I've been doing this a long time. I've been in situations where there's no question in my mind a young man was going to help us, was going to play for us, and for whatever reason, whether it was maturity or whatever, came on campus and just didn't fit. And it took him a little while longer to understand the speed of the game or whatever it was. I've had other guys that I didn't think there was any way they were going to play for us as freshmen, and they ended up contributing for us. We make those decisions in fall camp. And all we ever do in any situation is promise a young man an opportunity to come in and compete for a job. If he's good enough, he'll play. If he's the best in his position, he'll start. But we'll make those decisions in August, probably after the 2nd scrimmage, about the 17th or 18th practice, and that's when those decisions will get made.
Will, Josh from the state. To clarify on Michael Wayne and his role between you and Chad, how many conversations have you and Chad had about it? Because Chad talked like if he was a starter there, he was going to be baseball in the spring, and then with you the other part of the time. So,
no, he's be full-time football. He's on football scholarship. So Chad and I have talked a lot about it. We're all on really good ground with what we need to do there. When he's not involved with football, he will be playing baseball.
But you'll expect him at every spring practice?
Absolutely.